wonderful day. I am taking another cruise down the road, unsafe any speed, hoping that I will find some driving pigs. Maybe they just don't. Maybe driving pigs don't exist along the I-5 corridor, as they call it. Maybe they're afraid to be in the Seattle area because of all the methed out, entitled feeling criminals that know that they're not going to be held to account for anything. I don't know. But I really wasn't even going to do this. In fact, what I was going to do was do a quick little thing in the car. Okay, let me get jackass. Thank you. Because in the corner of YouTube I find myself in, there is a thing where people will demand to see receipts. Whether they have right to see receipts or not, they will demand to see receipts. And eventually, I'm sure that somebody will demand to see receipts from me. So I'm going to show them receipts, so it's already recorded and the receipts are there to look at. But they didn't show up very well on the cell phone, so I will have to show receipts some night in the comfort of my office. Somebody came in. It's Carrie. Yeah, this wasn't really intended to be any sort of live stream, Carrie. It was going to be me showing receipts. So when the demand comes, I can just refer them to a video that already exists. I mean, I have a gas receipt, but again, it doesn't show up very well on the camera. I have a receipt from my health insurance reimbursements, which doesn't show up very well on the camera. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, well, I had a grocery delivery receipt, which also doesn't show up very well. Or maybe it does, and it just wasn't showing up well for me when I was trying to review my recording on the phone. Anyhow, Carrie says, Carrie wants to see receipts. Yes, okay, well, I will show the receipts some night when I'm in the office, and it'll be another live stream. So those are the receipts I can grab comfortably without taking my eyes off the road too long. There were others, and there will be others. No worries. I will show receipts because it's apparently very important. Because if you don't show receipts, people demanding to see them will freak out. They'll wet their beds. They'll do all kinds of things. And I don't want to be responsible for that. I doubt anyone is, I doubt anyone is going to care about my receipts. But then I don't understand why some of these people that go into hysterics care about anybody's receipts, especially since the folks that seem to be demanding them have absolutely nothing to do with whatever situation it is that they are demanding to see receipts from. So, yeah, no receipts. Not today, at least. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Time will tell. But also, apparently no driving pigs. Not even any highway patrol today, which is actually something that's rare. Last few days, as I've been driving this stretch of road, there's been at least one oh, wait, no, I spoke too soon. Oh, just a guy that's pulled over with his hazard lights on the side of the road. So, no, still no highway patrol. So no highway patrol, no driving pigs, no nothing. And Carrie, I shall show you receipts, just not today. Also, not today is the promised, what the heck was it? Oh, Divine Comics. That's been delayed a week. Just because my co-publisher, co-editor, co-whatever wasn't happy with the game content I came up with for the product, so she's going to take a pass at it and see what happens. I probably will put out an art pack. Again, something that she is most responsible for. She put together. Again, it doesn't have a title yet, but it's illustrations of sirens. And so yeah, if you're looking for drawings of topless women by the seashore, it will have them aplenty, all dating from the 1890s through the mid to late 1920s. It's all good illustrations. So yeah, if you have some sort of book or project, something else coming up that involves sirens, this will be something for you. Hey, look, I'm becoming a real YouTuber. I'm like doing plugs while on live streams. I would wave them up, but they're digital, so I can't. And even if I could, I probably wouldn't, because I can't even show receipts. At any rate, that'll be coming. And that's really the only interesting thing going on in my world. Carrie, by the way, I hope you're feeling better. And yeah, oh, by the way, I did see that absolutely terrifying video you posted. And as I said, I'd totally forgotten about the kangaroos that will try to drown you if you don't notice them sneaking up behind you. So I think my trip to come camp out on your couch for 3 weeks while I contemplate God and why God touched me, I'm going to cancel that because I'm just too afraid of the kangaroos. So I don't know. That's a win or a loss, depending on how you want to look at it. But yeah, still nothing as far as, you know, traffic's moving along at a nice steady pace. Seems like I will be getting to the building early, which is something I always hate. I'd much rather kind of just breeze in at the last minute, check in, sit down. That way I don't get bothered until later in the day because everyone else is busy with stuff. But maybe it's just one of those days. I couldn't do the show receipts bit. Let's see. Yes, you should do what? I don't dare read it, but I'll read it later. Because yeah, the moment I do look away for too long, traffic will stop moving, and then we will be live streaming me rear-ending somebody. And unlike self-described civil rights activists and First Amendment auditors, I'm not really into recording and broadcasting my criminal activities or my inadvertent criminal activities, because I would hate to see them come up in court later on. That would really suck. You should see what they do to cars. Well, I'm sure they only do it to cars that run on gasoline, right? Or petrol. Do you call it petrol or gasoline down in your part of the world? Because the kangaroos are aware of the damage they do to the environment, right? Are you coming over? No, apparently not. Just turn the blinker off. So they're fighting to save the world and preserve the environment, right? They're getting rid of all these they're attacking these cars that are destroying the environment, because kangaroos are all about preserving the future. Well, except for the people they drown. They don't really want them to have any future. But am I right? Am I right in my judgment of kangaroos? They only go after the gas guzzlers and the pollutant producing me otherwise, it'll break my heart. Then I will think there's nothing redeeming about kangaroos at all. Which actually does remind me in our... Oh, well, you look at that. Maybe I'm not getting there on time. Because the last stretch of freeway to downtown Seattle is all backed up. I don't know what's going on. Guess I'll find out if I ever get off the freeway. Maybe it's driving pigs, car driving pigs that are up ahead, and people are stopping to take pictures, pose with them as if they're Jose Maria de Castro. Or maybe it's just more road work. But it's Sunday, so generally it's road work on Sundays. But I'll find out. But with all that out of the way, I'm out of putting some things to blabber about, so I'm going to wrap this up since I'm kind of troubled by what traffic is doing. I will talk to everybody at some point in the future, and I will show receipts at that time. Have a nice day, everybody. If I can turn this off, you can have a nice day. Well, I'll be damned. There we go. Am I sure want to end the live stream? Why, yes, I do. There.